We finna watch these LA protests. It's a lot of shit going on in LA. I seen some of it on like the news and shit, but I ain't really paid attention to none of it. So we finna watch it now and see what's going on. Let's get it.
Yeah, I was gonna Gucci the bitch, but I woke up this morning, she ordering Rick. I'm on the border with bricks, you know how I order it, he know he caught in the mix. Said it's a kilo, we taking his risk.
Holy cow, they're throwing bricks at the police.
This is our city, and this was Mexico. You can't kick us out of the land that was ours.
LA has erupted over the past few days as ICE officials came in and carried out a few raids. The past few days have been wild here on the streets of LA. Cars have been burnt, intersections have been taken over. Local and state officials are not happy with what's going on with the federal government. The footage you're about to see is absolutely insane. The police are coming through right now. Speak no more and get into the video. Everyone's out here protesting right now. ICE came through here down in LA. The streets are erupting here. Let's see what's going on. The National Guard has been deployed out here into the streets of LA. Thousands of protesters are here on the streets right now. Right here on this federal building, you have words like F-ICE, revolution starting here, here for my family, all sorts of stuff. Right here you have the National Guard. They've come through. You have troops, about 300 in different directions. Trump sent in about 2,000 people. There's groups of 300 sent around the city right here. And this one is at the side of the federal building here at one of the ICE detention centers here in LA. What's your message to the National Guard here today?
The National Guard.
And why do you think they got sent out here today?
They got sent because we don't have a president that can lead.
What fears you most about Donald Trump and the ICE raids coming through here in Los Angeles?
I don't fear that motherfucker. Have you seen our community? I don't feel that motherfucker.
Donald Trump, homeboy on a motherfucking real.
The water for it.
Diffuse tear gas. If you need it. Yeah. If you throw a canister in one of these, it should diffuse it enough, or at least stop the chemical reaction.
But then aren't you gonna run up and have to pick up the canister and put it in the bottle? And then the tear gas is gonna hit your ass and you're gonna be tweaking out? That don't seem like the smartest thing, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie, it don't seem that peaceful if you throwing rocks at police cars and shit. And I ain't saying nothing crazy, but I mean, like, it don't seem that peaceful, to be honest with you.
And all kinds of shit. I don't know who's the aggressor here, but it ain't us.
You! I can't wait to know you! Take off your badge, big boy!
That boy said, I don't know who the aggressor is here, but it ain't us. So if it ain't y'all, then you know who the aggressor is.
Take off your badge! Coward! Get that shit in my fucking face!
Okay. That guy's yelling at the
I
ICE
said, bro,
officials
pipe
being a coward
down.
wearing a mask. Meanwhile, he also has a mask on. What's your message to the police officers in the National Guard right now?
They've got a choice. They don't have to do this fucking shit. That's it. They can either be American citizens or they can be what they're doing right now.
You don't think they're acting like as American citizens?
No.
Do you think they're trying to protect the country or make it a more dangerous place?
What do you mean? Like, this is way, way beyond what it needs to be.
Something's about to break out real soon. If these people keep taunting the police officers with all these other flags, all these other words they're saying to these police officers and National Guard, something's about to happen.
You guys suck! Christy Lewis! You guys suck! Donald Trump! Yeah!
I can tell you're very upset.
Of course we are. Yeah. We feel some burning in the eyes right now upon arrival here. Everybody be prepared. We still fight for the legalization of all in occupied territories. This was indigenous land. This was Mexico. This is our fucking turf. These motherfuckers. Free them all!
Stolen people on stolen land. Black people were stolen. And it was taken from the indigenous. Stolen people on stolen land.
What's your message to ICE and to the federal government today?
Just the message just straight up is just this government is fucking corrupt as people need to start realizing that shit. And fucking we need a fucking factory reset. We need some justice up in here. Just for everybody. Straight the fuck up, you know what I mean?
You have lots of tattoos, and people oftentimes interpret tattoos with being part of a gangs and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been checked for gangs or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm focused on some other shit. I'm not worried about that, though.
You're not worried about that? No. So essentially all that's happening right now is that ICE, police, DHS, and the National Guard are just holding a line here outside this federal building. Protesters haven't gone back at the police quite yet. We'll see what happens. Could be happening very soon.
You're
This was our land. All this is stolen. And what? Now we're fucking illegal here. Are you fucking kidding me? You're not fighting for. You're not fighting for this country.
We're gonna dox you. We're gonna dox you. We're gonna dox you.
I love this flag right here.
You just said you love that flag right there. What's your favorite thing about the Mexican flag?
What colors?
What's the purpose of bringing out the Mexican flags today here while we are?
Brian know what to
Honestly, I
say.
have no idea, bro. I just came here to just show out. That's it, bro.
Do you think it's low key like, all right, if you want to rep your flag, go back to your country kind of vibe, or do you think people are just upset with what's going on?
I don't know. Honestly, like, it's true, you know, like, we did come, but, like, I don't know, bro. It just, they're here already. They don't want to leave.
Why are they protesting what's going on here in the United States if they don't want to go back to their country?
Because they think it's, like, it's stolen land, so they think they could just come in here, you know, and take over.
Then this guy right here is essentially taunting National Guard right here, saying National Guard, LOL. Meanwhile, National Guard is right there with their troops. The lawyers have arrived.
Yeah.
What are you guys here to do?
We don't talk to press, I'm sorry.
Okay, and what's your guys' job here to do?
We're legal observers with the National Lawyers Guild, so we're a third party. Yeah.
So if the protesters say they touch a police officer or one of the members of the National Guard, who's at fault? If they then detain that officer?
We don't. Just look up National Lawyers Guild.
So the people with the green hats, they essentially watch to see if law enforcement does anything that they could then go and sue them for. So who knows who they get paid by? However, their job is to make sure that if a protester...
Or if they sue the National Guard, or if they sue, like, let's say they sue a cop, and they're getting paid by the state or the city. So...
And a lot of people wonder who funds that group with the green hats. Is it George Soros?
They sitting out there like the auditors who go to the library and start recording, and they just wait. They just sit outside the library and they wait for like 12 to come out there or something, and they say, oh, this public property, all that shit. You know, they sitting out there like auditors.
Or to some other outside organization. Nobody really knows. We got this group right behind me gathering right now. They're all masked up. They're in a circle. Looks like they're planning to do something. You're here talking to the National Guard. What's your message to them today?
I'm just asking this dude to think, you know. I was just talking to this guy, asking him, if they give you the order to shoot, are you gonna do it? He wouldn't look me in the eye. It took a while, but he told me no eventually. None of these people want to be here. This captain looks sad as f. Look at this captain, bro.
Hell no.
He does not want to be here doing this. None of them want to be here doing this, and yet they are. They need to make their own fucking choices and think for themselves.
Would you like to see them disarmed in front of thousands of people?
I'm not taking sides at all. I'm not taking sides for shit in this video. But everybody got a job to do. Everybody. You know, everybody has to go to work. Everybody has bills to pay. Everybody got a job to do. So, you know, it kind of seems like they're just out there doing their job. And I'm not saying they're right for what they're doing, but they out there doing their job. So.
I just want the National Guard out of my city. I want people freed. I don't want to see any more kidnapping. I don't want to see any more ICE in our communities. I want to see tax dollars going to this.
Who would you like to protect the nation?
The people. I mean, all I care about is the people. I just want everybody to be safe, not kidnapped.
Do you think there needs to be laws here in the United States to regulate things like immigration?
I think people need to not be kidnapped.
For instance, this is all caused because a lot of people did come to the country these past 4 years. Do you think there should be regulations with who comes across the border and how many come across?
You know, I think whatever regulations there may or may not be, they're abducting people in court cases.
He getting choked up by that tear gas.
Without due process, do they deserve due process going out?
Yes, everybody deserves due process.
Now they're all moving, they're going to City Hall.
Hey, shout out to the homie recording this video, bro. This man getting choked up by the tear gas. He's still out there asking questions. The video still got a little while left, so, you know, bro out there for a while. Oh yeah, they're not playing.
This is fucking bullshit, bro. They out here hurting innocent people. Fuck you, bitch.
The lady with the scarf right here, she was one of the people in that group that I was talking about earlier on in this video. Her and this guy right up here causing all the chaos.
I'm not gonna hold you. I never understood folks like him. Like, cause, bro, you sitting up in the front. Clearly, if they start rushing your ass, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. He's not gonna do a damn thing. He gonna get trampled, he gonna fall over, whatever, and then he gonna start yelling. Bro ain't on nothing, but he making the most commotion.
I'm all good. What's the mask for?
I mean, shit. I mean, you know.
Oh, you're handing out the mask? Why are people having masks?
What was that?
Trump, definitely.
He's on the right or wrong?
Wrong. Totally. Look at what's happening. I mean, clearly.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just kind of here.
Just keep the finger up?
Yeah.
Bro, that's a dude or a female? What is that? I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a fucking white nationalist. This guy. You're not a fucking bitch.
Don't touch the camera.
Fucking bitch. I know. Hey. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'll start whooping ass.
I don't do anything. Get the fuck out of here. I know you fucking do. You fucking white
Man, yeah, I'd have hooked him.
I know who you are. You fucking Republican bitch.
Bro, you don't need to put it. This is one of them. They're gonna get it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking tell it to his fucking face. Fucking little faggot.
What did I do?
You're not, you know what the fuck you do?
What did I do?
You know you fucking antagonize people? Oh, your fucking bitch ass up.
I'm not
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Just like the cops. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I have a right to be here just like you.
Yeah, so do we, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm not.
So why are the cops here? You're a fucking cop. That's what you
I'm
fucking
not
are.
a cop.
Yeah, you are. You
How
fucking
am I a
asshole.
cop?
You want to fucking steal that shit?
Get out of here, bro.
What? I'm fucking cornered you, little bitch. Are you scared?
Bro, put the paws on him, bro.
What did I do?
You're a little fucking bitch. I fucking see you on fucking line. Always fucking antagonizing right-wing fucking ideology, motherfucker. This is our fucking land, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, I have every right to be here.
I don't give a fuck, not today. I'm the fucking police. I'm telling you not to be here, motherfucker.
Well, I want to be here.
Well, I'm fucking telling you not to be here. Get the fuck
Get
out
out of my
you walking
way.
towards the cops, you fucking faggot.
Get out of here.
Little fucking asshole. I know you are, you fucking right-wing motherfucker. You're a little fucking bitch.
I have every right to be here just like you.
Well, I'm gonna be right next to you the whole fucking time.
Okay.
Again, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't taking sides, but bro needs a fade, like desperately. He needs a fade. He needs to fade him like ASAP.
Do it. That guy's mad at me for being here. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to show what's going on here.
I'm your personal bodyguard now, motherfucker.
Thank you.
You little bitch.
I didn't do anything to you, sir. Now the police are backing up. People have taken over the police in here. They just broke the windshield of the police. So it makes no sense. I understand why the protesters are out here today. They're upset with ICE. The police are trying to leave, though, and they won't let the police leave.
They won't let the police leave? Damn. They not playing, bro. They tweaking.
So watch. The police are trying to leave out of here, and watch what's going to happen to this police officer when he drives away.
Oh, they tweaking, bro. Oh, shit. Why would you do that, dumbass?
Here on the streets. There's about 10 of them now here on the streets, and over 1,000 protesters are throwing waters at the police. Now the police are about to shoot.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? It's crazy out here,
Come on
man.
now, look.
The police, I don't understand. The
Right.
police are trying to leave, but people won't let them leave.
The police.
I know that everyone's saying F the police,
Fuck
but if
'em
the
all.
police are trying to leave, should they let them leave?
Yeah.
I understand that these people are upset, but the police are trying to leave. There's about 20 police officers now, but they're not letting them leave. And when they do leave, they're kicking the cars, throwing waters at them. They broke the windshield of one of these police officers. So I understand they're upset, but I don't understand why they won't let the police leave if they're trying to leave. Everyone's going back to the National Guard where the people are being detained right now. For those watching the video right now, am I right or wrong in having the opinion that if the police are trying to leave, the people should let them leave versus antagonizing them even more?
No, for so if the police are trying to leave, let them boys leave. You just like, what are you gonna do any damn way? You gonna stop the police from leaving? You gonna hit their car, do all that shit to them, and then what's gonna happen? With nothing. I mean, worst case scenario, they get out the car, they get on your ass. Now you in jail. I mean, I don't get the point. Like you hitting the police cars, doing all this shit. I don't
Kind of
get
putting
it.
the police in a hard situation when they're trying to back out, leave the location, and then you're the one hitting back at the police, throwing stuff. So I'm confused. What should the police do? Should they be able to fight back, or should they just take the hits? You get hit?
You already know, man. Hey, it's for a cause, you know what I'm saying? We out here, bro, as you can, man. You know what I'm saying? We man.
Wow, you took that hit right on the chest.
Oh, yeah, bro. I was just riding my scooter, like, you know what I mean? Just another day and just BAM!
Were you hitting the police, or did you just get caught in the crossfire?
Man, I did something.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
We know, gang. We know. Bro got that damn big ass spot right here. Like, I know that shit hurt, and that's a dangerous spot to get hit too. I'm not gonna lie. That's a
I fuck shit up, so.
crater.
Hey, this shit comes with a price in the end, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Now,
yeah.
everyone has rushed back to the federal building. National Guard's out here, police back on that side, and thousands of people. Streets are filled. Now police are shooting.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not taking sides, but I did see a video with a reporter just sitting there talking. She was just looking at the crowd, talking and all that shit, and then they shot her with the rubber bullet. That's wrong, because she's a reporter. She ain't doing shit. She's just reporting. She's literally just standing there talking, and they shot her with the rubber bullet. That's fucking wild. That's crazy as hell. But you know this, I mean, some of these folks are giving the police a reason to do, you know, whatever they got to do, and you know, then they're gonna turn around and get mad. Like, that shit don't make sense.
Stand your fucking ground no matter what. Stand your ground.
Stand your ground. You sitting in the back.
Shots are getting fired out here. National Guard has now been activated. They've left their spots. They're pushing everybody back. Holy crap. People are getting shot right now.
Bro needs to watch out. He might get caught in crossfire.
Drop the tear gas.
Man, shout out to the homie, bro. He's solid. He's staying out there with the tear gas. What is that? Silly string?
Silly string at the police officer. Shots are being fired. All sorts of stuff are happening right now here on the streets of LA.
You are the rioters. You are the rioters. Fuck you.
So these are what they're shooting at the protesters. There are these rubber bullets right here. These are powerful. They're coming out and they're ricocheting everywhere on the protesters. As a protester, do you feel like you guys are accomplishing your purpose out here today?
I don't know who you are, man. I'm not talking to you.
Wait, so what happened to this guy right here?
He got hit with a rubber bullet.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Alright, that camera died. I had to switch cameras. I'm sorry if I lose some quality and like if my mic doesn't sound as good. But shit, the other camera died, so it is what it is.
I mean, if there are criminals and they're found to be doing crimes and they are illegal immigrants, then they should be like charged tried in a court of law and maybe deported.
Earlier, the police were trying to leave today, but the protesters weren't letting them leave. What should the police do in that case if the protesters are not letting the police leave, if they're trying to go to a different location?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I'm not sure. I saw videos, people trying to get in front of the trucks. I think on some level that's like just creating, compounding the problem. I think like if they're gonna drive away, just kind of let them drive away. I don't think that like forcing them to stay is necessarily like the best thing. Cause
I don't think that's like an unreasonable take to like if the police are leaving, let them leave.
Yeah, let them go. Yeah,
keep pushing back at them.
They're just gonna be like hurting people and like running them over with their cars and like, yeah.
And you're wearing a mask. Why are so many of these protesters out here wearing masks? Meanwhile, a lot of people are saying these ICE agents need to take off their masks.
Yeah, well, in part it's like because of the Fourth Amendment gives me the right to be secure in my person and property, and my personhood, and so that's part of the reason because I have the right. The Constitution acknowledges my right to be masked in public whenever I want to.
Should ICE agents stay masked or should they go unmasked?
Who?
ICE agents.
No, they need to be unmasked and with their name, a large identifying nameplate visible, because they're public servants. They don't have a right to the constitutional.
It doesn't matter if they public service though. If y'all all out there with y'all have masks on, it's just like I mean, that's ridiculous to try to say, oh, we can wear a mask, but they can't wear a mask. They gotta have their name displayed on their chest in real big letters and all this shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna say too much, but I just feel like that's a little far-fetched. Damn. Damn. Yeah, now they finna get on y'all ass. Yeah, they're not playing now, boy.
Holy cow, they're throwing bricks at the police. They were throwing bricks at the police officers, shattered the back of the police officer's car. Now they're taking open fire here in the streets. Looks like the National Guard, they're nowhere to be seen right now. It's just LAPD right now here in the streets.
Why are you fucking shooting people?
Oh yeah, you should have known.
And just when you think it could get more crazy, the madness just continues here on the streets of LA. Now you have a big group of people all sitting down in front of the police. This is a repeat of 2020 here on the streets of LA.
No, yeah, that's all. That's probably what they all just need to do is just sit down, because they causing a little bit too much commotion. Like, they kind of going a little too crazy. It's one thing to peacefully protest. That's what's legal. Peacefully protesting is legal. But a lot of this don't look like peaceful protesting. A lot of this is wild. See, this is another reason why I'd never live in California in a million years. Because you walking outside, you know, to go to the store or some shit, and you run into all this. But I'm Moroccan American, so I mean, you know, stand up for your country. That's one thing. But don't forget the country that you in, that gives you everything. Because America is the most free country in the world. Now, freedom, you know, has its gives and takes. Freedom, you know, some people will say this place isn't the most free country in the world. I think it's the most free country in the world. But, you know, again, I was in Morocco not even a month ago. So, less than a month ago. So, you know, I get what's going on. I get where some people are coming from, but again, some of this shit is just way too far.
Dictates that they're not supposed to aid immigration in any way whatsoever.
So do you think the federal government's overstepping their reach coming in here to LA?
How is this aiding immigration? What is bro talking about, man? Bro don't even know what he talking about, man. He just talking. I swear.
Yeah, man,
Karen
100%.
Bass and Gavin Newsom?
100%. Even Gavin said that.
Who do you trust more, Gavin Newsom or Donald Trump?
I trust what I see. I don't trust Gavin. Gavin's kind of a scumbag.
And how do you think ICE should carry out with these deportations? They say they're going after the worst of the worst. There's over 20 million.
They're clearly not. They're raiding school graduations. They're raiding workplaces. They're raiding job sites. Those aren't the worst of the worst. Those are employees. Those are people that are contributing to their communities. They're not going after the worst of the worst. That's a fucking lie that's been fed you.
That's a fair point, though. I mean, if they're going into a school graduation, that's fucked up. I don't know if they did or if they didn't, but going into a school graduation, that's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. You could at least wait till the graduation's over. I mean, shit, damn. And I'm not siding with nobody. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, damn.
Fox fucking News.
What should they do if someone has an illegal status here, whether they're the most dangerous or if they're just the dad working?
What do you mean by illegal status? Do you mean undocumented?
Undocumented, illegal, like came illegally.
Because being undocumented in the United States is not a criminal offense; it is a civil offense. So it's not a crime. It's not a crime. Full stop.
You got shot here today.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did the bullet hurt?
I
At first, like at 10 instantly, because he saw me like point blank.
Were you pushing at the police officers, or what were you doing?
What had happened was, I'm not gonna lie, my girlfriend threw water at him, but then he like twisted really hard, and then he didn't. I don't know. I was lucky my fault, but
That's fair, bro. I mean, nah, that's not fair. She threw water at him. What the fuck did she think was gonna happen? Shout out to bro for defending his girl and shit, but man, she was in the wrong in the first place. I did not know that was the homie who just got shot right there with the rubber bullet. That's wild as hell. Boy, you need to get your ass to the house.
I don't know, man. It's not right what they're doing.
And to finish the video, now that protesters have taken over the 110 highway here in the streets of Los Angeles. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give this video a like. I'll be reading your comments down below. This is Nick, and I'll see you guys.
Man, shout out to Nick, boy. Shout out to Nick. Nick was in the streets with it. He was there the whole time. All the rubber bullets bouncing around, the people being crazy. Bro pushed up on him, tried to shoot the fade. I mean, the tear gas. Shout out to Nick Shirley. Shout out to his ass. That shit crazy as fuck. Now his ass need to go take a shower or some shit and sit in the house for like 3 days. His ass finna be gone. But yeah, shit. That's the video. So fuck with me in the next one.